So I'll be discussing the ways in which romantic and sexual relationships are constructed within the virtual world. It is no secret that media has become an integral aspect of our everyday lives. We are constantly connected online through our computers, mobile phones, and tablets. We use the internet to do everything from our grocery shopping to paying our bills, research to finding recipes, and connecting with our friends and families. So why wouldn't we use these new avenues of connectivity to help us find love? Many traditional dating rituals, such as being asked on a date in person or taking out for coffee, have now been intertwined with our online personas. If you find out a girl's name on a chance meeting or get a guy's phone number out in a club, you now have the capabilities to track them down with their online profiles, such as Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. And depending on their privacy settings, you could have access to many parts of their private lives, including friends, family, age, email, interest, hobbies, and more personal information. So when I message him, is it weird for me to mention his dad's trip that he took in 2010 to Japan? With the click of a few buttons, you've gone from barely knowing this person to knowing all aspects of their lives. Our social profiles have become an incredibly convenient way for us to get to know each other and build relationships. Where flirting was once giving a coy smile or touching someone lightly on the arm, we can now include poking someone on Facebook or retweeting their tweet or liking their photo on Instagram. We now have the opportunity to instant message each other, to ask someone out on a date without the fear of being rejected publicly. The internet has provided many new aspects to make dating more convenient and more private for all persons involved. Our internet use is continuing to grow. In the United States in 1995, only 9% of adults used the internet. This jumped to an incredible 56% in 4 years and to 67% 3 years after that in 2003. Cultural influences have also affected those who are seeking a life partner online, with divorce and homosexuality being more socially acceptable. We now have lots of different avenues online for people to explore and engage with each other. Which brings us to specified online dating websites. These sites are specifically designed with a primary goal of helping users find intimate, monogamous relationships. You create an online profile on the said website, share a little bit about yourself, upload a photo, and let the website take care of the matchmaking. Dating in the real world is time-consuming. You may be able to find one night out a week where you could go and meet someone, possibly go on a date, but the truth is with work, family, friends, and other commitments, you may not have the time to actually organise meetings and continue to get to know someone. Many online dating websites, such as eHarmony or Oasis.com, request their users to fill out a questionnaire. These questionnaires ask you about your personality, your habits, values, and relationship styles, as well as what you're seeking in a life partner. Many of these questionnaires have been constructed by social scientists to enable you to be matched up with people best suited to you. Basically, they can ensure that the person you're being paired up with meets all your requirements for a relationship prior to you actually meeting them face to face. And if a possible match doesn't appear to be what you're looking for, you can simply end the communication without any of those awkward breakup lines. You deserve better. I can't give you that. You're going to make the right girl so happy. It's not you. It's me. When you create an online profile and fill out a questionnaire, your information can be shared with thousands of applicants at once. There are approximately 40 million visitors to dating websites each month. You can select from national, possibly global pools of applicants, which increase the chances of you finding your perfect match. With all these fantastic possibilities of online dating, there is still a requirement of honesty from each user in order for them to function successfully. You can read a person's profile, look through their pictures, and think you have a real idea of who they are. But many of us forget that we choose what we post online. And it's almost too easy for someone to create a fake profile using fake photos and pretend to be someone they're not. While the information provided through online profiles can allow for efficiency in online dating and expand the possibilities of finding your perfect partner, they can also limit this prospect by making users identify with certain characteristics. Are you looking for men? Are you looking for women? What age range? What race? Now, while there are some out there simply looking for romantic relationships, there are others looking for strictly sexual relationships online. Many sites will prohibit these people from making profiles, such as if you're married, partnered, incarcerated, or under the age of 18. They will also stop people from sharing anything too explicitly sexual in their online profiles and preferences. Whether it's in an online relationship or an individual purely seeking out a sexual release, as our dating habits have changed, so have our sexual encounters online. Now, when we start talking about sex online, the first thing a lot of people will think of is pornography and the negative stigma attached to it. While pornography is readily accessible, it is often misogynistic, aggressive, and sometimes violent, and it often objectifies and victimizes the girls and women involved. Cybersex, on the other hand, strictly refers to erotic forms of live computer-mediated communications with two or more willing parties. It's a mutually satisfying communication, both active and interactive. There are two main forms of cybersex: text and webcam. Text-based cybersex allows participants to be whoever they want to be, such as a specific role or gender. In contrast, webcam sexual encounters consist of watching and being watched. By allowing for factors such as anonymity and rather short encounters, cybersex creates a relatively safe place for participants to explore, experiment, and enhance their sex life without performance anxiety, embarrassment, and fear of judgment that may be associated with traditional sexual intercourse, allowing them to explore not only their sexual gratification, but also to unlock aspects of their identity that they may otherwise have never known. Reviewing what we have discussed so far, I feel that online engagement allows us to explore our identity and relationships. With our increased online engagement, many more opportunities have arisen for romantic and sexual relationships that are more suited to individual preferences, allowing us to engage and explore in a safe environment with minimal consequence.